Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's tutorial, we'll be working with graphite pencils. I've recently got this Faber-Castell set and I've been wanting to do a series in only graphite pencils. So I've selected one of my favorite topics, which is a tree. The technique that I'll be showing you today is called scribbling. But before that, let's talk a bit about pencils in general. Any pencil that you would take would usually have a number and a letter written on it. That tells us about its hardness and the depth of the graphite. H stands for hard lead. It has a lower percentage of graphite in it and hence good for drawing and sketching, as it leaves very light lines. Also, it's easy to shade on the lighter sections with it as it gives a grey tone. As the number goes up, the hardness increases and the lines get lighter. For example, 9H would be harder than H, which means it will also be lighter. B pencils stand for black. This has a higher percentage of graphite in it and is also soft. Once again, in the B series, the darkness and the softness increases as the numbers go up. For example, 9B in this case would be extremely dark and easily breakable in comparison to 2B. The last one I would like to discuss for today is an HB pencil. Now these come somewhat in the middle of the spectrum and it stands for hard black. Since it has both the properties, it is good for drawing, sketching, also shading. It is also widely used for writing. So that was a very quick explanation on different kinds of pencils, and now let's get into our tutorial. I finished drawing and I've also deepened the lines for the purpose of the video. You could use an HB pencil for the stage or you could use any one of your H pencils. I have lightly shaded with 2H pencil, smudged it before scribbling with 6B. Now scribbling is a loose style, it does not require any blending. However, I have done it in some parts. It is fast and gives a lot of freedom to the artist. You can make continuous circles in scribbling, you can make squiggles or lines or even crosshatch. Everything is acceptable. Now you choose the technique keeping the subject in mind. Since it's a tree, I wanted to show some texture and hence chose this technique. Now the bottommost foliage would be a lot darker than the topmost ones because a lot of shadows would be falling on it from the topmost ones. Hence I've used 6B. As I'm moving upwards, the foliages become lighter. So the pencils chosen this time are 4B and 2B, 4B for the darker section and 2B for the lighter section. And I've also used my kneadable eraser to lift off some graphite from the lighter section. I have kept the topmost foliages the lightest and hence removed a lot of graphite with a kneadable eraser. What a kneadable eraser does is it softly lifts the graphite. It does not erase it completely, so it also adds a beautiful blurriness to the picture. I have also created small light pockets here and there with a regular eraser. I continue with the same technique for the other foliage as well. Blending is not at all required in scribbling. However, I still wanted a smooth transition between the dark and the light sections and hence used the stumps in between. I do a bit of touch up on all the foliage before moving to the trunk section. I shaded on one side of the trunk with 6B pencil and spread it out with the stump. I added a lot of details to it with the help of a mono eraser, and I also made some dark lines with the 6B pencil. For the trunk and the branches, rough and shaky lines would look better than smoother lines because of its texture. A mono eraser comes in handy when you're trying to add details to the darker sections. I also pulled the graphite down with the stump to make a few roots and complete our picture. With this, we come to the end of our tutorial. I hope you had as much fun as I had with this. In case there are any suggestions or feedback for me, please do let me know in the comment section. And if you like my content, please remember to share, like and subscribe. Thank you so much for your time.